Hello everyone and welcome back to Cruz Cast. I'm Cruz bringing you another demo review, this time of a player named Maidos. I believe a European player playing Demoman on CP Snakewater. Outstanding. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Oh, you guys are sponsored, nice. I'm expecting big things now. Go big, son. Ooh, reasonably solid rollout. Scout left, focus scout, shoot scout, shoot scout, shoot scout. Okay, a scout all over your face, no support from your team. Okay, yeah, that wasn't your fault. Admittedly, yeah, that first couple of stickies there could have gone towards dealing with that scout more effectively, but scout was on top of your face. You had a scout watching you instead of actually helping. And yeah, that wasn't your fault. Yell at your team for that, please. Really not sure what that blinking thing is, but okay. Holding this far, don't agree with this decision, I really don't. Reason being that you take a lot of splash damage from the wall behind you, and you're in a bad position to really do a lot of damage. Like, that's good. In that case, they're popped. There's your counter pop coming in there. But you're still in there, your medic dropped down to help a soldier who was already safe escape and left you to die. Yeah, admittedly probably should have started backing up as soon as their Uber was popped. But yeah, not when your medic ran away. You made the wrong choice there. You should have lived there.
The final control point is being contested.
And yeah, GG. What's that texture? I don't even know. Good, sticking up top this time, that's good. Okay, so scouts aren't going to be coming too. Cool, so your jumper's gone in there, so you need to be getting aggressive now. Forward, forward. Good, 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 good. But you've lost two now, so you need to start backing out there. Yeah, you didn't really do a whole lot of damage there, I think. Yeah, you hit that one sticky. That's pretty much it. Kill him, son! Kill him! I believe in you. Nice. Yeah, yeah, you just did no damage there, so there's really nothing for your team to work off. When aggressive, that was good, but yeah. Again, I really don't like this holding position, I really don't. It just seems like it's really, really passive. You're not doing anything to try and deny them entry, to make them pop in, make them take damage as they come in. You're just letting them walk in pretty much free, and then they're on top of the cap by the time you can actually do anything. And see, the Demoman's already gotten a kill, because that flank was relatively open. Oh, and your medic dropped. That's poor by him, but yeah, just get back. Ignore him, run.
Our control point is being captured.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like your medic should have dropped there, admittedly, but you don't remember that it was allowed to just walk forward because there's no pressure on those chokes, and that's just what comes with holding in such a passive position for no reason. Like, holding back there when you're an Uber dissat and you just want to make them pop so that you can gain some sort of advantage off that. Yep, sure, but when everything's even like that, just I don't know why you'd be so passive. You're just letting them walk in and giving them free ground. Alright, so chill banging. I think you have stickies on the cap, I think. I'm not sure. Probably should have been watching that. Yeah, where that blinking texture is a really good sticky spot actually, on the back of the crate. Uber will come in left hand side, and a lot of stray stuff will just get stuck there. Okay, cool, so Uber's gone into you, but you have a heavy, and I don't necessarily agree with letting heavy die. I think 9 times out of 10 what happens is Heavy just uses an Uber soak, and even then it's for like maybe 2 seconds tops.
Control point is being captured.
I feel like keeping the Heavy alive 9 times out of 10 will actually be beneficial. As a Demoman, I would just be walking backwards and letting the Heavy take the Uber, and maybe rotating around to the other side of the map. Just that way the Heavy can survive. And Heavy post Uber is just so ridiculously stupidly strong. It's not even funny. It's just disgusting how good it is. So letting it die like that is just really not a good option. Okay, so again, Scout running in your face. Good damage on him. Okay, cool. Now you can get aggressive. You need a soldier jumping in right now. You really do. Where is a bomber of some description? Duking it out on top. Okay. But you're doing some good damage here. I'm not sure why your team isn't getting aggressive. Okay, you've lost 2 now. Now you need to back up. Back. Other back. Not that. Yeah, yes. Keep doing that one. Shit, run! Good pick. Okay, yeah, you did good there. You did good. You had a lot of damage. You were proactive with the scouts. That's the one, yeah. But your team just didn't do anything. There was no aggression from them. I think they may have jumped up to the top right and just DM'd a soldier and then just stood there. Or fallen off or something. Like, there was no real sort of aggression from them to capitalize on the damage and aggression that you were putting out, which was really good by you, but there was nothing to support you, nothing to back you up. And that's really what cost you that mid. But again, you're holding passive. I still don't get why. For all the reasons I said before. Look, right now you're putting out no damage.
The control point is being contested.
Rolly is all G. Okay, same bit. See, look, you pops back here. That is a horrible spot to be forced in. And they can try and walk forward, but yeah, you're just not going to get anything. You might tag this soldier if you're lucky. Scout saves your life. You take one for the team so your medic can get out. Not a fan of doing that as a Demoman, because Demoman. But, you see, it's just, yeah, all this stuff happens as a result of just holding in that bad spot.
The final control point is being contested.
Okay, so again, the scouts are trying to muscle their way over the top. It is good damage to the demo, so your Roman should be going in right now. Okay, getting aggressive across the cap, good. Why aren't your soldiers doing anything? What are your soldiers doing? What? I don't... Doing so much damage. Jump, you stupid soldiers. Oh, that being said, there's... Yeah, okay. I kind of see what they're actually think about it, yeah. Okay. Did tons of damage. Tons and tons of it, but there was nothing to support you. That being said, I think that you might have actually been better off like ignoring the stuff on the ground for a little bit and shooting the stuff up top, because I think your soldiers were being pinned. You had a soldier on the crate there, and there was one of the soldiers for the other team was on that platform above him, so he was being kind of pinned down. So I would have liked to taken the time to just put like 1 or 2 stickies into him, and then told my soldier to bomb him. And then like when he goes down, that's player advantage easily. And then you can just like work off that and get aggressive, and he can just like go straight off that platform into them again. Holding forward here, I don't agree with. Because yeah, I mean, banning people into stickies, yeah, it can work. It can work, but there's no reason to do it right now. It's just this one. It's not the time where they can just walk in a straight line and not actually run into them. Okay, cool, you're staying off the cap, that's good. Good pick there. Yeah, they push in with Uber, you've lost a lot of players, so you probably should lose this. The fact that like, you lived for so long is really bad. Yeah, that's a bad push by them, but good work by you too. You did everything right there. You just shouldn't have lived for so long. Okay, cool. So scouts running left again. Yeah. That kind of situation, yeah. You probably could have avoided taking maybe 7 of that damage if you just put a sticky down earlier. Okay, so doing a lot of good damage right now. This is really good value. So you have a scout in there. What do you... Your soldiers are so insanely passive. I want to see your soldiers actually do something for once. I get the feeling they're just stealing the frags. Coming down, hitting 30 rockets from across the map.
Time has been added.
Putting up 4 sticky traps, that's good. Good aggressive move. There's a scout coming. I hope you called that, so your scout there knows that it's there. Scout running behind for the generic reason X that doesn't even have one. Okay, cool, so that's 5 people there, so you can push in their 6.
Our control point has been
Yeah, 2.
captured.
So sniper dot. Careful. That sucks. Got caught in the barrels, that's unlucky. Wow, Reiki. God damn. Okay, so you popped. You lost 2. Okay, nah, just back. Good, good. Turning off ticket traps and running. Cool, good, good. Hey, Make survived. Good work by him. I'm gonna have respawners in soon, so you can probably afford to stay in.
Alert! The control point is being captured.
Or at least make them pop or something. But yeah, you're just giving this cap up for free, and I don't like that. I don't know if they had to pop or not when you moved in, but
Has been added.
like you're just giving him that entire cap for free. Okay, cool. They're a scout down. You can start. Oh man, Rag is on fire. God damn. Shit. Run, just run, son. Just get out.
Alert! The control point is being captured.
I think your team's trying to make their medic pop or something. I think.
Stop! Thank you, doctor.
Okay, so see now a situation where it's okay to sit passive. Now it's okay. Because I'm assuming they still have Uber. I just want to make them pop as they come in. That's what you want to do right now. You want to make them pop and then run. Pop and get out. Maybe lost a lot of people right now
Our
there.
control point is being captured.
Lose anyone else, it's going to be just pretty much a clean game for them just off this. I don't agree with you holding this aggressive right now though. Like, they should also have Uber. And that sniper's doing a lot of damage. You can't afford to risk that. Yeah, they still have Uber, they're coming in. Yeah, get out. Good. Probably in there for a bit too long. Oh wow, why didn't you pop? Oh, crits. Crits! Crits! Okay, please wreck these. Good, 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 good. So, okay, cool. So that's 2, maybe 3 person advantage. Cool. Just want to get into him. I don't feel like being that aggressive was necessary. Like, you probably could have just like landed on top of the ramp, on a little drop-down platform thing above the health pack. That would have been fine, but I don't feel like going into them, like over them and behind them was necessary because that put them between yourself and the rest of your team, which made it really hard for them to support you. Not sure if you hold W when you jumps or something, maybe. No shame at holding W. Cool, so you got the mid. You have Uber. They might still be running crits, so you can probably just go straight into them. Cool, scout here. Kill him. That scout has to die. Harry going down. That scout is still alive though. Like, that is not a good aggressive play. You probably should have died there. If their Demoman was still out and hadn't run away for no reason, then you would have died. You really would have. Reason we wouldn't have done that is because, yeah, because you would have died. I mean, you're a Demoman, you're 2. If you're a soldier, maybe worth it if you can get the soldier, if you can get the Demoman, or the medic or whatevs. But yeah, it's just not worth it as a Demoman to really do a suicidal play like that. Access is dying a lot. It's really forwardy.
Time has been added.
Alrighty, so Might actually pause here and just double check my encoding. Okay, we should be okay. Should be sweet. Alright, sweet. Okay, cool. So push out with the heavy. Like, backup time right now, does that? Or it was before anyway, probably lost 3 people. Yeah. They went aggressive for no reason, like at all.
Just being captured.
Okay, good, you're back up. Good. Yeah, pushing out 6v6 on even Ubers is just bad. It's just bad. This being that can happen. Like, it's just so easy to back up if the other team pushes out when everything's even off last. And that's exactly what he did, and that was good. So good capitalization on their ball play. Still good. 300 stickers up top left. Good. Good rolly damage. Good, lot of good rolly damage taken out. Okay, scout on you again. Okay, cool. Players are forward. Where are your scouts right now? Your scouts aren't doing anything to support right now. What were they doing? Okay, there's the crits. Run. Yeah, well, your scouts lost that for you. You did good, a lot of roller damage. Pretty just stuff with the scouts, got aggressive when you should have. Your scouts did nothing to support that at all. And yeah, they lost that for you. There was no mop up.
I am charged.
Time has been added.
I'll try holding so aggressive like right now. See, your medic's down now. So that heavy bread. So yeah, now it's set up sticky trap. So now you want to hold passive. Now's the time to hold passive. Okay, both their scouts down. Good work by a flank. But again, like, Demoman on the right side is interesting. Okay, so you're holding aggressive when you should be holding passive, and holding passive when you should be holding aggressive. I don't get that. I don't get it at all. Okay, the reason you want to hold passive now is because they have the Uber advantage, so if you're holding aggressive, they can just Uber into you and kill you. Okay, it's doing a lot of good damage there, you got a kill, that was good. Okay, so they've done a lot of damage. Not necessarily the best spot to do it from, but you did a lot of it anyway. So it's up to your team to make work of it now. Cool, they medic dropped, good work by Maidos. You should be able to mop this, good work, okay. If you're holding over on the big ramp on the right hand side by the main door, probably would have survived that, and done roughly the same amount of damage. But you did a lot of damage and that was good, and your team managed to capitalize on it, so that was pretty well played by them, by your team.
Time has been added.
So they've got mid, you still have your Uber. Twix goes down, he shouldn't have died. So doesn't look. You're gonna get forced into bad spot right now. No, you didn't. Okay, good work. Okay, now you have Uber go into them. Into them. Into them. Into them. Into them. Okay, this is, yeah, you probably could have killed all 3 of those if your team if your soldiers had jumped. Yeah, you could have gone aggressive earlier yourself, definitely. But yeah, your soldiers just, I don't know what your soldiers do. They just sit back and don't do anything. How they managed to get frags, I don't know. It's probably, yeah, probably like I said before, 30 damage mop-ups from the other side of the map. And look, they're just so passive, they do nothing. It's just annoying. It's just frustrating to watch this kind of thing. Because you're doing a really good job. You're doing pretty solidly. But everyone else is just, I don't even know. I get the feeling their sponsorship things are kind of bullshit. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, unlucky. That's on. Oh, as if it's allowed that. Okay, yeah, they're Christian, nothing to do there. It's still workable though, like you're at 95% Uber. Should be able to get this. Okay, they should be going in now. Go in now. Go in now. Go in now. Go in now. Don't wait. Go. Aaron, go in, please. I want to see that debt Uber pop script go off soon. Turn this down. Pop. Why? There you go. Finally. Okay, so the heavy has to die. That's something down. The heavy has to die now. Okay, let's keep controlling the top of that cap though. Like he's denying the entire area by holding the top of that cap. You're doing a lot of damage to him. Yeah. The team is very slow to mop that up. Yeah, you can see just from that, like how strong holding the top of that roof is, and why you guys don't try and do that more. I don't really know. Like you just drop off and give it up immediately. They're doing the same rollout every time. I'd like to see you try and paint it up. Go through different roller door, maybe go through kitchen or something, and mix it up. Okay, so jumpers are going in. I feel like that's not the best time for it though. Yeah, both down. Okay, the reason for that is, yeah, you could have moved forward a bit, but I'm pretty sure yourself as well as one of your scouts were on red HP. So you weren't really in a position to be able to move up effectively. You had to be pretty passive till your health went up. So yeah, it was good they went in there because they actually did something for once. But otherwise, like it just wasn't the best timing for it because you weren't in a position to like move up and support them. Okay, so they have Uber, they have crits pop, good. Okay, cool, they should die. Where are your soldiers? Ari's down. Okay, where's your other soldier? Okay, you lost a crits fight with an Uber. Yeah, everyone should be running to your medic and getting Uber and fragging shit when that happens. I'm not quite sure why everyone was like hanging so far away. It seems like, at least on that, like Uber pushes anyway. Like everyone's like you have 3 people with you, like 2 people with your medic, and then the other 3 on the other side of the map, and that is like really old school. I mean, like that kind of situation there, you really needed the people with your medic there to survive the crits. I mean, it took him down early, that was good, but the fact, like from that point on, you have Uber advantage. So why wouldn't you like spread the Uber around as much as you need to? And people like they died instead of coming to get the Uber tab or calling for it or whatever. And that's just not good. That's just not good. That's what led to that. Everyone else is just dying for no real reason. And again, you're holding forward aggressively. I'm not sure why I do that. I feel like the lobby area in this isn't really like its own separate entity. It's kind of like a merging point between last and second. It's not really like a yard. It's not like it's not like a yard. It's not its own separate place. So I guess it'd be kind of like holding inside. I would liken it holding inside the choke on Badlands. Just not a good idea. You did some good damage there. You played that pretty well, right? But again, your team's giving me on the top of it. It's so easy. That Demoman should cap. Yeah. But again, like you did a good job. You did solid. You sat off the cap. You spammed everything off. You did a lot of damage. It was good. But your team just doesn't keep control of the top. They just don't. I'm not sure why. Yeah, you're a bit forward there. Yeah, you're just too forward. That's it. To get in, you have to like run forward to get you.
Time has been added. Alert! The control point is being contested.
The good old 3 different sticky bombs in one place. Sticky traps in one place. Never gets old. Always a classic. Again, like, why is your team holding aggressive? I just don't understand. Like, we saw what can happen before when you guys went to the back cap and you got it. So I'm not sure. Okay, so they popped, but you've lost 2 people now. So yeah, you forced them early, but you've just lost too many people. Like, you can't... You have no reason to be able to hold this. Now you're down.
Alert! The final control point is being contested.
By right, you should lose this cap. Wow. Wow. Okay, so the other team didn't manage to push off a 2-player advantage, including Demoman. That is really poor by them. But it's not... You held it, was great, but that was 100% luck, 0% skill involved in that at all.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, so they pushed in left side, just working on locking out people right, which is kind of nice, I guess. You're locking 2 people out of the fight. Dead? I probably could have tagged the medic. Okay, but he did a good job of locking them out. And probably what forced the rest of their team out too. That was good. They got player advantage. And Uber. And Uber. Okay, cool. So you'll be able to go straight into them. Oh wait, no, that's their Uber. That's my bad. Okay, yeah. I said the crackling. I thought it was yours. It's my bad.
All right. Feel good.
Alert! Alert!
But yeah, so down 2 people, including a Demoman. You probably should lose this. Oh no, you're up. You managed to hold this. Oh lordy. Oh wow. You're scout. Oh,
The final control point is being
you're scout. Oh my god, Twix. Oh man. Fucking Twix. Okay, yeah, they've had that push. They tried to repush, but they still had Uber. I'm assuming you had people. I'm guessing. Either way, otherwise there was just no reason to be forward.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
If you didn't have like a big player advantage, like maybe 2 with at least 2 player advantage, it just wouldn't be worth trying to push out against that. Okay, scouts are coming at you. Good, you're folding back. Oh, they still got you. Okay, that was your team's fault. You did fine there. You put sticky down to do with them early. You put some good damage onto them. You were holding nice and far back, but they still got you. That was your team's fault. You did fine. No, you can yell at your scouts for that later. Oh, another blinking texture is. Must be a crosshair thing.
Time has been added.
Okay, so you got mid. Maybe, but you lost a player. I'm not sure if that's Uber ad or not. Kind of lost track of that. Good work. Okay, so you've got in, you got 2 kills, you managed to with you, which is good stuff. Okay, it's done a lot of damage. You got 3 kills, and you've drawn 2 more people back to deal with you. I'm not sure what the rest of your team is doing right now. I'm not sure if they're dead or if they're just bad. Because the fact that it's taking this long to get that cap,
Time has been added.
like, you killed 3 and drew 2 others back. If the other, like, 3 or 4 people in your team couldn't deal with 1 person, that is just really terrible. Really terrible. So you really should have had last right now. You should have had it. Like the team couldn't deal with that. It's just bad. Okay, so it should be even. They'll have a slide at maybe 10% if that's not enough to work with though. Any scout that tries to get really forward like that, I'll just set a sticky trap up, like on the side of the door. Like this soldier here. Okay, so that scout's down. Good. You can't let scouts poke like that when they're holding last. It's just too aggressive by them, and they should really die. Sticky trap with a soldier. That's good. Alright, cool. So there's a soldier behind there, a scout down. You lost the play down. Okay, so you're forced to pop in a bad spot. And that heavy went in, yeah. Yeah, soldier. Sorry, soldier went in there when you were still dealing with that soldier behind. Yeah, you probably should just back off now. Good pick. They're now 2 up. They've got the leg out. Okay. Yeah, if your soldier just waited up to before he went in. Actually, no, not even that. I feel like what had happened is like you guys really just like you're invincible, so there was no reason for you to like really stay and deal with that. Like you can just run forward and just muscle past him and support that soldier. Probably would have gotten like 2 or 3 kills if he had. Yeah, I would have just ignored that soldier and just gone straight past. The GG calls are going out, okay. And then from there, like, it'd be much easier to deal with it because you could probably get heavy medic down off that. And then yeah, just easy win from there. Okay, I think you got a good basis to work from. I feel like if you're in Australia, you'd probably be hiding for Lodo 3. Just holding in weird spots when the situation doesn't call for it, like you're holding aggressive when you should be passive, holding passive when you should be aggressive. You're holding like really forward when you're holding last, even though it's really to get back capped and just forced into. And it's not really. A few times there you let yourself get forwarded by scouts there. Sometimes it was your team's fault because you're in a good position, but your team just didn't support you. Other times, like you were just really forward. I think just work on your holding positions. Just go with your team over like. Just think about what advantages you have. Like go over like with your team. Just actually talk about how you should be holding each individual situation. Just like very broadly, mind you, just like okay, hold here at advantage, here at disadvantage, kind of thing. And then just try and apply that to your own game. And just work on target prioritization, like that a few times there. Like, well, that one mid specifically. I was talking about before how your team, you were doing a lot of damage, but your team couldn't get aggressive because they were being pinned down by a scout soldier up top. So yeah, just like take the time out to just put stickies into those 2 guys up top, and then have your team go aggressive into them, and then get that easy player advantage, and then go into the other team from that. That kind of stuff. But yeah, I feel like you've got a strong basis. I feel like you did a lot of work for your team. Like you are definitely a standout player, at least from this one point of view. You definitely seem like a standout player. Like your soldiers half the time weren't aggressive. Scouts, I didn't even know they were protecting you. I feel like you're probably a carry player. I get the feeling. So yeah, just down with the team, just go over the map, go over demos, and just try and figure out like all this. Try to figure out how to push certain advantages. And tell your medic to track Ubers. Please tell your medic to track Ubers. That just about covers it. Alright, this was Cruz from Cruz Go Cast, and I'll see you guys next time.